Right to our top story now. Tonight, the search continues for a man police say started randomly shooting near a Killeen apartment complex. This all happened this morning at the Bridgewater Retreat Apartments and spread out to surrounding neighborhoods. Channel 6's Imani Payne has been following this story for us all day long. She joins us now in studio with the latest. What is the latest, Imani?
Chris, police are calling this man dangerous and mentally unstable. This has turned into a 12-hour manhunt, and the shooter is nowhere in sight, something that is leaving the neighborhood and the Killeen community on edge. Police, DPS, and a tactical team swarmed the Bridgewater apartments on ground, while this chopper scouted from above. Everyone in search of this man. 43-year-old Nathan Eric Vance, who police say started shooting randomly around his apartment complex and neighborhood this morning.
Given his mental state, and he's armed and has fire shots, we really need to locate him and resolve this.
This bullet hole seen in the window of Vance's apartment at Bridgewater as police collected evidence in and around his home. Neighbors say it's the result of this morning's chaos. Melissa lives across the way from Vance. She says her husband was walking their children to the bus stop when he was shot at 3 times. She thinks her family almost became victims.
And I'm standing in the doorway when he's shooting. We have no clue this man is directly across from us. And I just told him, you know, he's shooting at you. He's shooting at you. Get back in the house. And he ducked down and just darted straight back into the door. And we just shut the door and just called 911.
Another woman who lives near the suspected shooter and wanted to remain anonymous is fed up with all of the violence.
Somebody had to usher the children onto the bus and flee. Mothers skinned their knees, fathers grabbing up their children. But some woman literally had to duck down saying, "I'm just with my baby." The guy literally nodded her and walked off and didn't shoot her, spared her. Why? I don't know. But nobody should live like this. No one.
At one point, authorities moving their heavy presence a few streets over. Guns drawn after getting a call that a man with a gun had taken a hostage, thinking it may have been Vance. Turned out to be an unrelated event. And with the suspect still on the loose tonight, people living here hope to stay protected in case he tries to come back home.
Make sure my house is locked up like Fort Knox and we're not coming or going.
No one was injured during the shootings, but there was property damage. Again, police are still searching for the suspect. Let's give you a look at him one more time. He is 43-year-old Nathan Eric Vance, who does live at the Bridgewater Apartments. He is considered armed and dangerous, so if you see him, do not approach him and instead contact police. Chris.
Yeah, scary stuff today for sure. Imani Payne live in studio. Thank you for that report.